take another look at Cardano. Last time we looked at Cardano was on January the 17th. Here is a recap. After retrace and dropped down to about $1.05, Cardano rebounded and has been going up. Ran all the way to about $1.62. Almost 50% gain in just about 1 week. That was incredible. But looks like the current run-up is about to stop because Cardano is facing heavy selling pressure. The stochastic oscillator is definitely showing that Cardano is in this way overboard. Second thing is, if you look at this trend line, after Cardano spike up, established all-time high, retrace, and tried to run up, got rejected at $2.40. So it was setting up this higher low. Connect this two lines, give us this major downward trend line, and now Cardano is about to test that resistance. There's no doubt there's going to be significant selling pressure at this point. So I expect to see a minor pullback before Cardano would stabilize and then likely continue this uptrend again. So this is what I think most likely will happen. I expect to see the price retrace all the way down to about $1.35, where it would be testing the 50 days moving average. Given the fact that right now Cardano is in this very nice upward momentum, I expect the 50-day to provide support. Cardano would likely stabilize around that and then begin the run-up again. Alright, fast forward. This is the daily chart for Cardano, and the data I have is to 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on January the 19th. A couple of days ago, we looked at Cardano when it was trending up on very strong value. But at that time, I expect pullback because Cardano was facing this heavy resistance right at this downward trend line. That's precisely what happened. We saw this pullback, and early today, Cardano dropped all the way down to exactly 135, where it hit my pullback target. Found support right at the 50 days moving average, which is this white line. And so far, we are seeing the price bouncing back, or buyer are stepping in to support the price to prevent any further breakdown. So even though right now Cardano is down about 1.2%, trading at $1.44, but it is looking good. We need this pullback, or what I call is a healthy pullback, for the price to gather more momentum to support another run-up in price. What I really like is now, looking at the moving averages, we are about to have this crossover where the 10 days after such a long time is finally cross over and lead the 50 days. What's really significant about this is if we look at the past, the last time that the 10 days cross over and lead the 50 day, that was back around August of last year. That's when we saw the price spike up from $1.20 all the way to $3.09. And since then, as you can see, around the middle of September of last year until now, the 10 days has been trailing the 50 days, and that's why we saw the price continue to trend lower. So there's no doubt, the minute we see the 10 days cross over and stabilize over the 50 days, that would be the first major bullish signal that I'm looking for. So even though Cardano is trending down today, but the outlook is very good. In the short term, I expect the 50 days moving average, which is right around the 135, to provide very strong support for the worst case scenario, assuming if Bitcoin retrace and retest the 41,000, then the 50 days may not be able to hold support. We could see Cardano retest $1.27. And that would roughly be about a 61.8% retracement from this high. It should be able to stabilize and then reclaim this 50 days moving average and then continue to trend higher. The next major resistance would be right at around $1.50, where it would be testing this downward trend line. For me, I am extremely bullish on Cardano. And anytime when the price retraces below $1.40, that is a perfect entry point for me to accumulate. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at VietMaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.